Hi guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. A while ago, a low-budget horror movie trailer surfaced and it stirred up some mixed expectations. Featuring anime masks and a The Strangers-like feel, There Inside promised to be a chilling found footage nightmare showing Blair Witch-like moments mixed with home invasion vibes. But did it deliver? Not really, guys. And that's coming from a found footage horror fan. Directed by John Paul Pinelli, the film centers around Robin, a woman who is making a low-budget drama film about a personal story. And the shooting location for this film just happens to be a cabin in the middle of the woods. So when strange noises start at night, all the horror tropes come out and play. I'll give you this, the film does make a huge attempt to do something different. It actually features two main plots instead of one. One featuring Robin and her sister Cody, who's also on set filming the behind the scenes, and the other is, of course, the intruder story. I liked the fact that they aimed for depth, but it all felt like it became very much tangled in the details of the characters. Another thing that I felt was messy was the intentional switching of film style and mixed media. The film was broken up into chapters with some really jarring, classical, abrupt music and a lot of symbolic clips that were very Lars von Trier gone wrong. Or, I mean, I guess in Lars von Trier's case, more wrong? Right? In these circumstances, the editing was so abrupt that it almost felt like a jump scare, and it really took you out of what you had just settled in to watch. It really changed the tone up on you, and it wasn't in a great kind of like Hereditary way. It was something else. You'll also be asked to suspend your belief with the found footage in this one. If you have problems watching a film and going, why are they filming that moment? Why are they filming that? Turn the camera off. You're gonna have a problem with this. I find in found footage, simple is key. And this is films like, Paranormal Activity or Cannibal Holocaust, of course, Blair Witch. They're all filming for a certain purpose. And it's just very straightforward and simple. In this film, they aren't really filming for a purpose. They kind of are, but then there's different mixes of footage put in. And although they explain this later, they completely wrap this up. I guess watching the whole film through and having those questions for the first 100 and something minutes and then being told why, it doesn't really discount the questions you've already been asking, and by that time it just feels too far gone. It seems like it was a little bit late to be tying up these loose ends that I'd been questioning the whole time, and it just seemed it made things more tangled. But I will say I'm very impressed with the lead Carly Hall's performance. Given her laid character, she had a lot to express, and I felt that she was really sincere in her role. But some of the other performances seemed rather cheap and a little bit over the top, so it was very much like a 50-50 with the acting. And again, it just really took me out of the moment. Horror is so unique in the fact that it lets actors be pushed to the extreme and cover themselves in fear, and I just wasn't feeling this from everybody in this cast. In saying all of this, this film does have a lot of heart, and it has some really unique twists and turns along the way. It also deals with some really dark, heavy moments in a very interesting way, which was interesting to see played out or kind of like revealed. But I really felt with the competing storylines, it was just too much. It was less is more, not more is more. And the lack of direction within this, the audience doesn't really know what's next. And it's not a good what's next. It's what are we meant to be watching? What are we meant to be caring about in this situation? So much is presented to us and it's just too much to take in. As I said, it's very messy. And at points it even felt over detailed in some aspects. And then later it was really slow pacing, like when they were trying to do the Blair Witch stuff. It felt very slow, but then it sped back up when other things happened, and it was kind of like just jumping all over the place, and I didn't know which way I was meant to look or how I was meant to feel. The ending for this film is really grisly, and it does take the time to tie up all of the loose ends, but as I said a few times in this review, by then, it was kind of done for me. I was already gone. It had lost me along the way. If you're into intruder found footage films, you may want to check this one out. But for me, it wasn't very enjoyable, and I hate saying that, but this film was shot in 11 days, and I do think you can tell. I'm gonna give this one a personal score of 4, a scare score of 3, and for originality, I was gonna give it a 5 because it is a mix of two really unoriginal kind of aspects, the home intruder and of course found footage, and it's not in a unique way by any means, but I feel like the depth and the deeper subject they do deal with in this film is going to give it a little bit of a higher score. So I'm going to go with a 6. So if this sounds like something you'd like, I do encourage you to watch it anyway. Always make up your own opinion, but that's mine on this. And I really wouldn't recommend it to most of you guys, but I hope you're having a great day. And if this was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, please do that. I'm trying to get to 30K as soon as possible because I have 2 announcements for you guys and I'm really excited about them. Anyway, I'm going to stop self-promoing and I'm going to go. I hope you guys are having a great day and I'll talk to you very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.